or incorrect. There's still so much flex going on here.
Okay.
And the final choice, the Keen special, it's Malphite, baby.
There it is. Comment. So it does have a bit of poke, but you can see that already he had to back and go for a TP. Here's Dread into the bottom lane looking for a gank as Jelly looking for the flash, gets two of them into the double knockup, but do they have the damage? Double flash comes through, and yes they do. As Joker is going to go down pretty easily there. First blood goes to Soul.
A hard engage. First item against Syndra. That's ultra standard for basically every mid laner. Top side.
Okay, Dove, well, you were greeting for that one as he's going to have the huge wombo coming on in as even Jelly's up here to get a piece. And even UCal coming over with his own wall saying...
For the team with the losing lanes, Valdez. What does that mean for fans at home? Does that mean the game is over? And watch this trade first.
Yeah, Jelly just pushing him away, but it's going to get knocked up and stunned here. Tons of damage coming out now from Ghost as the flash on forward with the Ignite. Is it going to tick down? One more will do it. There it is. And Unclean looking for the follow-up now. Super clean. Made it look easy, flashing in for the kick. And down will go Soul in the entire bot lane of Afreeca.
In coordination with where the backup is. No backup, no chance. 2 kills, well executed.
빨리야 보고 있고 여기
Not going to translate that one for
What
you
did they
guys.
say? What did he say there? No champions now that Aurelion Sol can't build it out of Catalyst anymore. It's also very bold against Dove as bot lane.
Okay, we're going in here. We got a TP and Dread, and it's 4-on-2 right now. They get the knock up here on a Joker, but they want the 2-4. And they get onto Ghost here. They do get the knock up. No flash out of Ghost, as you can see that Keen was playing the game of chicken, waiting for him to flash, but Ghost knew he was dead anyway. Is going to go down to the 2 as... Be interesting to see the next item here for the Talia. Looks like a Banshee's Veil. As speaking of which, they're trying to get on top of her. The stun, very, very close. One more tip would have done it, but he's not going to go down. There's the wombo combo. See you later, Lucian. You went a little bit too far, my friend. As Jelly gonna go for the follow-up here. Ignite trying to tick down. Doesn't look like it's enough. Here comes On Fleet. Now does survive, and he is going to be here on time to help out with that one with his wall. If any fight was happening, as on game.
Finding a way to get this Baron is, well, good to know that bug is still there on patch 9.4.
Yeah, good to know, I guess. As the knockup comes in, a wall just for defense as Jelly is in so much trouble. Speaking of wombo combo, they threw him around like a ragdoll.
They just threw him under the bus. They were like, sorry, not know about the first ward.
Okay, ward's coming in, and now they know that Sanbox know. Look at UCal though. Trying to get that Weaver's Wall into position. Just going to get behind them. The ultimate is going to be missed there. As where's the engage? Big Jarvan ultimate. But a lot of damage going back the way from the blue team. They get 2 kills already as Sanbox trying to win this fight after the engage goes wrong.
They've done it. 3
members of Afreeca go down and make that a 4th as Sanbox somehow, some way, are going to stop the Baron and win the fight.
They just straight up outplay Afreeca Freecs. We see this lineup come in with a reliable comp when this the
slow motion replay, but everything seems to go wrong. The Malphite ultimate goes wide. Jarvan ults by himself on a 4 and has no follow-up. It's just all over. Huge gold swing going their way, about 4,000 or 5,000, plus a Cloud Drake. They're certainly in a fantastic spot now as all of their poke
will die in a Baron. You know how I know it's even worse than that? Jace and Lucian still have their flashes, Valdez. How did that ever happen?
They never needed to use them as well. Poor Dove. He's been the scapegoat so far from this game as Keen has to ult away yet as Afreeca, all 5 of them together in a circle, not pushing away, just looking for that 5v5 fight. Here's the Fate's call, does get the 1 knockup, in goes Galio. Another follow-up from the Jarvan and the Malphite, but do they have the damage is the question. UCal is going to be dunked in the backside as Ghost and On Fleek are full health here. They're going to chunk down Soul as Keen has to flash away once again. Looks like the damage not there for Afreeca for the 2nd time in a row as wow. What a cue from On Fleek. You mentioned mechanics. He's here to play tonight on his Lee Sin, looking for the 7th win. As Dread is going to go down in the clean ace to the side of Sanbox.
They never got the do-over, Valdez. The 2nd time in a row they go down. They just can't get damage out of UCal and Soul at the same time. Front lines don't explode, and Sanbox Gaming whatever we... Sure, it starts with strong engage, and Soul is skipping, but Yukal's doing no follow-up damage, so actually, watch Yukal. He's the one here, because Kalista does what we outlined, but Yukal actually does 0 damage in this fight.
Always threatening the Talia. Very scary stuff.
Yeah, already popped the Banshee Veil. That means that Yukal is just going to do a little bit of wave clearing as they lose their mid lane inhibitor. This game has gone to hell in a handbag for sure for Afreeca. Might even need a last Whisper onto Soul to do damage. They woke up for a second time.
Trying to zone out Joker and Summit. In they go as Dread just disappears on the backside. There's just no follow-up here on Fleek. The only one that takes any damage on the side of Sanbox. As Soul finally did do a bit of damage on the backside, but it doesn't seem like enough, as it's a lackluster fight, and Sanbox continue to push.
Sanbox Gaming push up. They know they can maybe even just end on this push. Pieces on the chessboard look so clear from Afreeca Freecs, but when wielded, we definitely see some user error on the side of Afreeca. Sanbox being respectful for Warren and Talia, right? Those are the two champions that Braum had so much agency over.
And now it's, it's a 10,000 gold lead. What are you going to do when you don't really have the damage to back it up? As well, we're going to find him again, says On Fleek, as well, Yukal is going to flash away from that one. GLT comes in, has On Fleek gone too far? He's looking for the kill. He's going to have to stop Watts on the backside. He's just going to be the martyr, the sacrifice here in this game, as down will go the third inhibitor.
Definitely too aggressive, but luckily enough, because of their engage, they will be able to force something, unless Dread just dies instantly.
Well, first time is not the charm. Can the second time be, as in goes Jelly. Nice scan of the week. They're going to push him back, and finally Dread says, can we do it again? But he's going to go down. They finally find Dove, as Joker also going to get caught here. That's actually really big. The Elder Dragon is alive right now, guys.
Do they know where Ghost is? Trying to backdoor at this point. I don't think he was spotted. He might be spotted by this control ward around here. He's trying to backdoor and a TP the base. Afreeca need to respond to this.
They do, and here comes Ghost. He's trying to go 1v4 to stop the backs, but he's not going to be able to, as he's going to be going down here most likely. There it is, 1,000 gold. Goes the way of Soul, and they do stop the back door.
And Yukal will be able to actually stop the minions here. Look how important that wall is. That's the wall you wanted. That should keep the last Nexus turret up in this Fiesta at the end. On Fleek is around, 50-50 potential.
On Fleek, can he get it? No, he misses his Q. Will he flash for it? No, he doesn't have his flash.
The game with all the damage on the side of Sanbox. It's not there now, although Sanbox should pick up a free back.
Sanbox going to scoop this one up. You can see that Afreeca not even going to look at it, as there's a...
Super sucks because he needs to frontline to look juicy to allow his team to engage, but his team doesn't have flashes to surprise the enemy. So he's actually just going to get poked out for free, and they can't punish. Speaking of poked out, inhibitors falling low on every side.
Mid's going to go down, and, well, Jace always super good at taking that out. You get the 80 carry on the bottom side. They're looking for 2 inhibitors at least, as the top one not yet respawning. Very calm, collected. Soul going in there. They want to get in the back line. They get Dove again. And that is a huge pick. Take a look at the top side of Summit. Trying to go for the split push. That's not going to work, as he's all alone.
How many kills can they get?
Here. Down goes the TA.
They need all the kills they can get so they can try to force mid. They will lose all their inhibitors again.
They do. And, well, this game is still going on, though. The gold lead, it looks like the buy for Sanbox if Jace Summit here wanted to go for some kind of crazy backdoor. So always keep that in mind as On Fleek. Gonna just take out that Banshee Veil once again, and Afreeca, they're just looking for Dove. They're looking for one guy. Can they find him this time? They want to get out to Ghost here, but Zola's gonna have his TA immediately pop. Look at Yukal in the back line. Immediately dies down there to Summit as 2 members of Afreeca go down, and the dream is dead. Sanbox gonna take the big fight here, as it's only Dread left available. The TPs come in, and they're gonna win this game.
Yeah, definitely a well-deserved win for Sanbox. That last team fight was sick. They flanked the Jace onto Yukal as Soul kicked into the team. Dread might live, but Ghost is just on gatekeeping duty. Summit win this game, and a well-deserved victory. A comeback win for Sanbox Gaming.
Big game. Was a fun one, too, actually. Afreeca gave us a hope here for them to maybe come back and make this a really interesting 50-minute game. They did hold on for quite a while, but Sanbox, in the end, with the big outplays, do win against that heavy engaged composition.
Both teams definitely made some pretty big mistakes that